Thank you all for coming to the workshop. So hopefully I can help you learn how to create interactive PowerPoints. The thing is with this, that's why I wanted you to have the template. I wanted you to have the template so you can go in and edit as you need. So for this workshop, we're not going to focus on the content. The content is not important at this moment. You all will figure out what you need to put in there. I will just kind of walk you through what could be there and how you can link it to and how you can bring in some things. So by show, and let me see if I can see as many people as possible here. So how many people by like a show of hands have used PowerPoint interactively, have put it online and been able to? How many of you have put in videos? Oh, okay. How many people put in links? How many people, okay, good. How many people understand how to use your the name just, why did it just pop out of my head? I think I got too much going on. Your master slide. So okay, so the hands that I saw are very few. I just want you all to know that. So it's very few from my perspective, that more people have not pulled in videos, have not pulled in links, and do not understand the master slide. So I'm going to be walking you through. So if you open up your template, and I want you to open up the one that looks like my screen, and it should say student template, and I think the other one says completed, which means it has the links in there. And I kind of want to do that for you all just to give you something else to work with. But this one we're going to be working through. So does everybody have it open? Yeah. So give me a thumbs up. Do you all know how to do your reactions? So if you go to your screen, there's a reactions at the bottom, and you can give me the thumbs up, or you can just put your thumbs up so I can see, especially in the video. If your video is on, I'm fine with you just giving me a thumb. So just let me know when it's all open, and then I'll go right into it, because we really don't have a lot of time. I have 50 minutes. Right. So sometimes when we run into problems, that may take a little longer to get through that. And I want to make sure we get to the end. So when you have it open, just give me a thumbs up, and I'll rock and roll.
Where do we go to open it?
It should have been downloaded when you either registered, or it's a link to it in a Dropbox link. And that was kind of organized by the IT people. So I got an email from some of you all.
Download.
You're downloading it now?
No, we never received a download.
Well, there's a link, and it went out. So there's some people who got it, unless you just registered today.
Share the link in the chat box, please. That would help.
Okay, I'll see if I can share the link. Let me try. Let me go back to my email.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was sent out through Cornerstone when you registered. If you registered late, we weren't able to send it to you.
Understood. Okay, thank you.
Bernard, you're muted. I couldn't hear you. I can see your mouth moving. You're still muted, sir.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
What do you want us to really do?
To download the PowerPoint template, and then I'm going to show you how to bring in, put in links, link to different slides, and pull in videos.
Is that the one that shows a circle with yellow, green?
Yes, that's it.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Says lesson 1, lesson 2.
Yes, exactly.
Sure.
This is Denise Cross. I put my hand up. Participants may not know that if they go to participant and click on participant and look under there, there's a little button that they can press that says raise hand if they want to ask a question, and that might help eliminate some crosstalk. But the other thing I wanted to ask is, I have my Dropbox link open, but it doesn't access me to anything, to do anything. There's nothing.
I remember your email. I thought you had the template.
I have the template,
Oh, you do?
but the
Okay.
template is not allowing me to do anything. I just click on it and there's nothing that lights up or opens
In the link or the template?
in the link. Am I supposed to draw that into my PowerPoint presentation? That was the
Oh,
question
no,
that
no,
I
no, no,
had.
no, no. I just want you to open up your PowerPoint presentation. Just open up the PowerPoint presentation. I'm not sure about the link. The link should have just led you to it, and
Yes.
then it downloads, and we're going to work within the PowerPoint.
Okay, that's what I haven't done. So I'll try to do that.
Yes, we're going to work within the PowerPoint. So just open the PowerPoint, and it should look like my screen, and we won't be on the slideshow. We will be in the working slide. So it should look like what you see. We should be in the working slides. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if you have your template open. You have a question, Bernard, or you have it open? Oh, I see. Okay.
I have it open.
Okay. I still didn't see a lot of people having it open.
I can't find the link to open.
Did you
Excuse me, I put a link in the chat, and I see someone else also put a link in the chat. Just click that link that is in the chat.
The link in the chat takes my time.
And you usually can hover your mouse and it'll open up so you can get into the chat.
Okay, I have that. Click
Okay,
on the link from Sharon Green. How it works. Click on the link from Sharon Green.
Can people turn off their mics until, as one person is speaking, please?
okay, I still see a lot of people without their hands raised. So if you can lower your hands, that's the ones that's raised, so then I can just pay attention to the people who are not ready yet, so I can see who's not ready. Okay, so let me know if you're not ready yet. Show of hands, thumbs up. Let me know you're not ready. Just the people who are not prepared, because we can wait just a little bit longer, then I have to get started.
Sorry to interrupt. There's a lot of echo. It's hard to hear.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. Oh, no. That's right. It's right. Okay. So I'm going to reduce this. So I'm not going to be seeing everybody now because I have to close this a little bit so I can see the screen. So I'm not going to be able to see your hands. So you're going to have to talk to me. So if I'm going on and you're lost, please say, hey, Dawnielle, I need some help. So what I want to do is really show you all how to create links within your PowerPoint. That's about making it interactive. So generally, I can, please mute, because I can't mute you. So if you're not mute, please mute. Ted, please mute.
Sorry.
That's okay. So what I want to do is have you on this first slide, and I want you to click within this. It's called a smart graphic, smart art. So if you click it, and you should see 2 yellow dots. Well, let's start with one. Let's click the lesson 1, the dark blue one. Let's click that side.
Blue. Okay.
Okay, so what I want to show you how to do is link to another slide. So here, I'll just show you on my screen. I have put in all the slides in a presentation. So it'll be up to you to decide what kind of content that goes in there. I just want to show you how to link to it. So you want to go here, which will be your main slide or your dashboard. So when you present this, you'll put it online. This will be the first page. They will go into view, the slideshow view, and everything that you want them to link to will be linked from this one dashboard slide. So that's what I want to show you how to do. So if you go over and you click that dark blue piece of the circle, and you'll see the yellow line, which means you have it. Now I want you to go up to the insert tab. You click insert tab. What we're telling it to do is to insert an action. See the action button? It's a little star right here. So once you get in your insert tab, the icon, the action icon is there. I want you to click the action icon, and this is what you should see. Because we're going to tell it to link to something. So, and I'm going as slow as possible, but stop me if I lose you. So I want you to go to.
Yes, you lost me, please.
Okay, so we're going to click. You're going to click on the blue piece of the circle, and you should see 2 yellow dots. Once you see that, you want to go up to insert. Follow my arrow. You want to go up to insert, and then you want to go to action. It's a little square with a circle in, well, a little square with a star in it, and you click that, and then this is the dialog box that should come up. Is everybody with me on the dialog box?
Yes.
Okay, so once you get there, it's the default is none. So what you want to do is hyperlink to.
Okay.
So when you hyperlink to, you want to go to the drop down box, and I want to link to a specific slide. So let's go to slide. Do you see where that is in the drop down box?
Right.
Once you get there, you click it, and you will have your slides come up. You will see all the slides in your presentation will be presented in this box. So I want to go to slide 2. Slide 2, it says lesson 1. So I'm familiar with that, but I just want you to go here. So when you select slide 2, is everybody with me on selecting slide 2?
Mm-hmm.
Once you do that, click OK. And it will take you back to that previous screen, and you will see hyperlink to slide 2. It's telling you where you're going to go. You want to confirm that by saying OK. Now let's just test it. So I want you to go up here to slideshow, and I might have to share my screen again once I do that. So I go to slideshow from current slide. Can you all still see my screen, or do I need to share again?
You can share it.
We can see it.
Again, I
I
got
can see
lost.
You can see it.
I see it.
Can you see the little hand with the pointy finger over this blue section?
Yes.
That says it's linked. Now I can test it by clicking on it. That will take me to the slide that I linked to.
Okay.
Yes. You see that?
Yes.
So again, I want to remind you that we are not focused on the content. What we're doing in this workshop is learning the skills to make it interactive. You all can decide on the content a little later. That's up to you. So what I want to do is exit out of the slideshow view, and I want to go back to my dashboard. So now we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to walk you through it, and then I'm going to have you do the other 2 in this circle by yourself. So everybody with me? Let's click on the light blue section. Again, you should see the yellow circle at the top, the yellow circle at the bottom. This is just identifying what you have selected. Now we're going to go up to the insert
Excuse
tab.
me, Danielle.
Oh, yes, yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
See, when you make your screen smaller, you can't see that yellow circle, and that's what's the problem. When I click insert and I have my PowerPoint reduced, I can see the yellow circle to do the box. And trying to do that, I lost you in what you were saying when
Okay.
I put my thing. So is there any way when you click insert to make that box show?
Now you only want to click one time, and you're talking. Can you see my screen here? Can you see
Yes,
me
I
doing the
do.
circle? Okay.
Mhm.
So you click just in the blue section, and you will have your yellow dots. Do you have the yellow dots?
Yes, I do. What I'm saying is when I click the insert button on top of the PowerPoint,
Yes, insert.
it doesn't show me the star
Oh,
unless I
okay.
open the whole PowerPoint to
So
full.
you might need to open your screen a little larger because
Okay.
it's in the square right here, and it's called action.
Yes, and when I click on the action, what do I type in? That's where I got lost. I
Oh,
wasn't
so
able
let me
to
click on the
follow.
action. We're doing it for the second time. So to clicking on the action. So
I
those
have
of you
to.
who are with me with the light blue square, with the light blue piece of the circle, are you with me now, Antonia? So now you
Yes.
go click hyperlink to. See that radio button right here? Click that button.
Hyperlink to.
Hyperlink to.
Hyperlink to. Okay.
Yes. Got it?
Okay. Yes.
Once you click hyperlink to, now you want to go to the drop down. There's an arrow right here. You click that down arrow and you scroll down to where it says slide. Everybody with me?
Right.
Okay. So once you scroll down to the slide, you click the slide and another dialog box will come up. And now you want to click to, so for Antonia, you want to click to the one that says slide 2 if you're in the dark blue one. If you're with me with the light blue one, then you want to click slide 3, and you should see the light blue circle. You should see the slide with the light blue circle. That's how you know where you are. And a practice that I do in my designs is when I'm using some kind of color or some kind of image on a dashboard, then I want to put that same image on the slide that I'm linking you to. So then the student will know I'm in the right place. Does that make sense? So that's how I do it. So once we go to slide 3 and you see that light blue, you click OK. It will take you back to that dialogue and you want to confirm. You want the action on the click, which is hyperlink to slide 3. When you see that, then you're going to go OK. So what I can do is now just check it. So now we're going to go to check it. You go to slideshow. You go to current slide. Now I should have a pointy finger on the dark blue and the light blue. I can click the light blue. It takes me right to that slide. Everybody with me? Give me thumbs up. All right. We're cooking here. We're cooking. All right.
I have a question, please.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you did not allow me or the rest of the students as presenters, I was not able to click along with you but I was following what you were doing.
Oh, you can click it within your screen, and I don't think I can control presenters because I'm not the host. I'm in the room just like you all are in the room.
Okay.
And I think you have to be the host. Yeah, let me see. If you have slide share, that would mean you sharing with everybody. What I wanted you all to do, you can do it on your screen, which is go to slideshow and go this slide, and then you can check it yourself on your screen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you won't be clicking mine, you'll be clicking yours.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So if you all are with me, then you should be able to do it by yourself, but I'll go slowly and do lesson 3 and lesson 4. So we can click on the green section, check to make sure your yellow circles are there. Go up to insert. Go to action. Go to hyperlink to. use your drop down menu, go to slide. And now, because I'm in the green section, it's slide number 4. I see that. I want to confirm that. I'll take me back and I want to confirm it. So the action on my click is to hyperlink to slide 4. Yes, that's what I want to do. And I want to click OK. Now I want to check it. I'll go to my slideshow. I'll go from current slide. I'll go to the green section. I'll click it. Yes, it works. Cooking with grease. So now I want to let you all do it by yourself. And that way, if you run into issues, I can help correct those to make sure you've learned this process.
I have a question.
Yes.
Hi, this is Denise Cross again.
Yes.
My question has to do with what software you're using. I'm using Apple, a MacBook Pro laptop. My software is all Apple, Microsoft from Apple, and PowerPoint from Apple. It looks like you're using a PC. And if
Yes,
that's
I
the
am.
case,
Yes,
all
I
right,
am.
if that's the case, absolutely nothing that you've shown me. Now I finally figured out I had to download your slide first and not just go from your slide. So once I downloaded it onto PowerPoint and brought it up, I'm working with my screen, but that was a step that I was trying to get to understand how I was going to work it. But right now I can't do really anything but just watch, which is fine. I can pick it up a little bit later on. But I think it's important for everybody to know that if you're working with an Apple product, you probably are not being able to follow what's going on. Thank you.
Now that you, thank you for sharing that. Now that you've downloaded it, can you interact with the objects on the screen at all?
I can click them on, but nothing that I click on brings up what you've got as your screen presentation.
So how do you use PowerPoint with your Mac?
With my Mac, it's basically the same setup. There are just probably different cues at the top of the screen that I would use in order to get particular things done.
Can you click
there
in
are
the insert?
There are some people who are using Apple, and they are saying that it's working fine.
And there's also different versions of the PowerPoint. So it depends on what, you know, if you have 16, 2013, whatever version you have might be affecting that as well.
Now it's there, but it might be but it still should be in the insert tab.
Hold on.
Yeah. So I'm gonna click on my insert tab so you can see that. So this is my insert tab. So if you're using Apple or a different, because I think this is 2016. So if you're using an earlier version, the action button still should be within your insert. However, you have, when you look at this, just take a look. You see how my action button is grayed out in the insert?
Yes.
It's grayed out because I haven't selected. So that was the first process. So the first step is to click what you want to actually put an action on. And now do you see how it's not grayed out?
I understand that. Again, we're talking about, hold on a sec. If I click on, and I'm going to, right now I'm in transitions. Okay. I will go to home, and my screen, if I click on the dark blue, for instance, everything that's lit up, there's nothing I have on my screen that indicates actions.
Okay, so click on insert, the insert tab, because you just told me you're in the home tab. So try to click on the insert tab.
Okay, on the insert tab, it's a drop-down menu, and I have various things such as new slide, duplicate slide, slides from, text box, movie, photo, table, that kind of thing. Object, hyperlink, nothing that says action.
What does the hyperlink do when you click on it?
When it does that, I can put in, for instance, a link from
yes. And how do you do that? Because let me show you. There's hyperlink is also an option, and that's for links. However, when you do action, it's also a link. So when you do actions, you can hyperlink to, and you can go to a URL. Can you see that on my screen?
Hold on, I have to,
So-
I'm switching back and forth between my screen and your screen.
So for those
yes,
of you
I
who
see
could
where
follow,
URL is, and basically that's what it says on my screen for hyperlink. I can put in a URL.
so can you?
And I do.
Okay, so do you have anywhere where you can hyperlink to other slides within your presentation on your Mac? How do you do that?
I've never done it, so that I have never put something from one part of the presentation into another part of the presentation. I haven't had a need to do that in my presentations yet.
I'm sorry, but if I don't see your list, which I cannot, then I can't tell you what possibly is the language, because the language on PowerPoint is action. So no matter what version you're in on PowerPoint on a PC, it says action once you click on where you want to put the action.
Okay, I understand, and I don't want to hog the conversation. Okay. Would it be possible for me to link up with you via Zoom at a later date?
Yes, and we can figure out what that looks like. I apologize. So my suggestion though is, while you're looking at it, keep combing through your insert and your actions, I will call you back. Or
please mute your computer if you're not talking.
Yes, please. So with that said, keep searching, because I'm not sure what the word other than action that you need to know. So
fine. We can get together, I hope.
Yes.
I have your email and I'll call.
Yes, I will do that. So with everyone else,
Dawnielle, this is Jessica.
Yes.
I pulled up your what you forwarded, but it's not in PowerPoint. So it's just a page.
So you have to download. You have to download it to your computer.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to continue to go. If you haven't been able to download, we want to continue, and there'll be information that you can get from Pod at a later time.
I don't see it.
You know, so did everybody get a chance to do the yellow section?
Yes. Hello, Dawnielle, can I share a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we are looking at different pages of the same PowerPoint because of different applications. What I did is that I just right click on the whatever color we want to link in, and I saw the link and also the page of the presentation to be linked to it, the slide. I think that will also help. Right clicking on that color in the wheel, and then we see the link. And what slide are we gonna link to?
Yes, there's multiple ways that you can insert the link. So yes, you can right click from here. And you can do well, I have the link in there, so it's going to tell me to edit link. So you can do it from here. What I want to do is focus you all on using your tabs, because that gives you everything with the imagery. So that's why I'm choosing to show you this way. But yes, indeed, when you get more familiar, you can right click right on the object and you can go from there. So that is definitely a way to do that. What I want to show you is how you can do the hyperlink to this particular section. And remember, we're not focused on the content. So if you go to this, please mute, somebody is not muted.
Yes.
So if you go to where it says helpful website links, click that. That is a text box. So you want to link to that, and then I'll go in and show you how to put links in from that particular slide. So I want you to do the same action that we've been doing for these colors, the sections colors over here. So you want to click your box. That will bring up the actions that you will be able to do in insert. Go to your insert tab, go to your action tab, again, go to hyperlink to, scroll down, go to slide, click slide, and then you will see the title, helpful website links. So you want to link to that slide. Once you find that, you say, okay, now you confirm, I am hyperlinking to the helpful website link slide. Okay. So Now I want to change the way I was doing that. You can check it, but what I want to do is go down. So you can check it if on your own, but I want to slide down and go to that link within your presentation. So if you go to that link within your presentation, I want to show you how to put a link in. So if we're there, what I'm going to do is go to any web page. So I want to just get a web link. So I'm going to grab a link. So for you all who are following along, just go to any web page, any website, and copy a link, because I just want to show you how to put it in there. So my screen should have stayed the same. So I should still be here with the helpful link slide up. You all should be on this screen with me. Now I want you to click where it says link 1. That's an object. It's a text box and it says link 1. So when you get to link 1, you can go to action and do the same thing that we've been doing. But since you're familiar with that, I just want to show you how to go straight to hyperlink. So if you see the little globe with the hyperlink on it, click that. This is your dialog box that comes up. If you're not with me, say I'm not with you, Dawnielle. Good. Okay.
I'm not with you.
You say you're not with me, Debbie?
No, I lost you. Go back.
I'm not with you either.
Okay.
I tried to look for the link, so I got
do
the
you want me
link.
to start all over?
I'm not there.
Yes, please.
Okay. So does everybody have your hyperlink? Just you select it. It could be the link to Google. It doesn't matter.
No, I don't have it.
So go on the internet. As soon as you hit the internet, you should be on maybe your Google or Explorer. Grab that link from the top. Do you know how to do that, or you need me to show you how to copy a link?
Okay, so you want us to grab it, not copy the link address.
Copy, yes.
I copy the link address, but you're saying to grab. Those are two different things. Do you want me to grab the link or copy the link?
I want you to copy the link. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So on the action settings, that I go down to URL?
Yes, you can do it that way. You can go right down to URL, and this should come up. You still should be at this screen. Otherwise, you can go to the hyperlink and insert section at the top, and then you still should have this. And what I want you to do once you get your link is go to this box where it says address, and you paste it right here. If you're not with me, say I'm not with you.
I'm not with you.
Okay.
I am not with you.
So I have 2. So I'm gonna pause right here. Do you need me to go back and show you a different thing, or you want me to just pause?
Just pause for a minute. Let me see.
Sure. So everybody else, you should see this dialog here, this dialog box. You should be able to click in this box at the bottom that says address, and you will paste or Control V your link right there. And don't click OK yet, because I want to show you one more thing before we get out of this.
Dawnielle?
Yes.
When I clicked on that, I didn't get this box you had. I clicked
on
the action box. When I click on the action box, I had I clicked on hyperlink 2, and then I did it drop down.
Okay, so let's go back. So when you clicked on the action box, because in this instruction, I instructed people to click on where it says hyperlink. So since you clicked on action, let me show you, it's a little bit different. So in action, you go down to where it says URL this time.
Yes, that's what I did.
And it should open up and you should see this box.
Okay, let me come back to you because I have to open my screen wide in order to see.
Yes.
So please show me that again.
Okay, So let me just close out right here and I'll start all over again. So you go to insert. First you click on your object. Then you go to insert. Then you go to hyperlink. Click the hyperlink. This dialog box comes up.
Oh, okay.
You go to the address and you can paste or control V there.
Okay, thank you.
Is everybody with me? If you're not, say, Dawnielle, I am not with you.
I am not with you.
Okay, Jessica, what's going on?
I have no idea. I mean, I got the box and it says helpful websites. And then this little tiny box comes up that I cannot read. And I right click.
When you click on, how are you getting the tiny box that you're describing?
When I clicked on helpful website links, this little box came up, but I can't read it. It's so small. And so then
actually, it shouldn't be doing anything. If you haven't put your link in there, it shouldn't be doing anything. You should be able to click on that and then go to insert and then go to hyperlink. Is that the box you're describing? Because that's this box that I'm looking at right now on my screen.
I clicked the little box that says helpful website links.
Yes, and it should be doing nothing. Now I want you to go up to your insert tab and then go to hyperlink. Go click on the hyperlink icon and you should see what my screen looks like when you do that.
And if when I did that, my website link was already there. Is that what's supposed to be?
It's supposed to be there. Yes.
It was there. Okay.
Jessica, how you doing?
When I click insert, nothing happens. I see the red line under it, but it doesn't give me a drop-down box.
You see the red line where?
Under insert. When I point to it, I see a red line under it, and I click it, but there's no drop-down box.
Okay, when you go to insert, you have to go to hyperlink now. You have to click that icon that says hyperlink.
Well, that's all the way over here on the right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're with me, Jessica. Let's get it on.
Okay. So then that box opens up with
yes, ma'am. You are there, Jessica.
All right.
Now at the bottom, it should say address, and you want to paste or control V your link right there where it says address. You're cooking now, Jessica. You're cooking.
It says address.
I have a quick question.
Yes, Debbie.
You keep saying click on the hyperlink. My computer or my PowerPoint does not say hyperlink. It just says links. Is that okay?
Yes.
I am in the same.
Yes, because we might have different versions.
Okay, perfect.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I am where you are. So I'm
yes,
good.
ma'am. As long as you have the screen that looks like this and your address is in the bottom.
Yeah.
Then I want you to click up. See where it says screen tip? See my arrow? See where it says screen tip?
Yes.
So you want to click that because you want to give further instructions. So remember, you're in the mind of an e-learning specialist at this point. You want your students to be able to understand why you have this stuff on the screen. So the screen tip right here,
yes,
you can write click here. Just put it there. Click here.
Click here.
And you can change that dialogue. You can put whatever the title of the document is right there. Click to, how to cook, spaghetti. Who knows? Anything you want, you can put it there. But the whole purpose for me is to show you where the screen tip is. So that's the learning that's happening. Now you want to do okay. So you have your hyperlink there. You have your screen tip there. Now you want to click okay. So now we should be back to our slide.
We're coming up on the starting of the next group of workshops. So Dawnielle, you have about 8 minutes.
Okay. So the last thing I wanted to show you, and you can test that, and I'll show you how to test it real quick. So let me go to slideshow.
Okay.
And you can just look at my slide. See how the arrow comes again?
Uh-huh.
And it'll click, and if I click it, it'll go to the link. So you just want to make sure the arrow is there with the finger. That means it is working. So the last thing I wanted to show you, and we might not be able to get to it, but if you go to any kind of video, this basically I want to show you how to embed a video. So you embed the video. Let me go back. Okay, so I didn't want to get in the stuck in crazy YouTube. Okay, so basically how we put the link in and how we link to the slides, you can access that by going to your insert, your hyperlink, or your insert and action. Now, the videos, you can either click on video where it says, see these content placeholders? If you click on insert video, it's going to take you to the dialog box, which you should be familiar with in pulling a video or finding a video on your computer. So this is how you would do that. You select the video and it goes right in. The other thing I wanted to show you is if you're doing it from a link. Now, this is important. So you go to insert, and now you go to the tab where it says video. Click on that and your online video. You can either paste it right there or you can start to search right there.
Okay.
Or you can go to video and then video on my PC. And then it'll take you to your PC and it'll let you find videos within your PC. So those are the things that I wanted to show you. So from this point, you should know how to link to another slide within your presentation. You know how to link to an outside, like maybe an internet link, and you should understand how to pull in a video. Again, you go to insert, you go to video, and you can have the choice with online video or videos from your PC. So I don't know, is anybody else, Dr. Audrey, using this room?
I think we have a break now, lunch break, before the second session starts.
Okay. So if you have a break, I don't know if anybody's using this room. I can hang out in this room for any questions, but those are the things. So you didn't miss anything. Those are the things that I wanted to show you. So if you have any questions or you're not familiar with video, you can try it on your own while I'm sitting here, then I can walk you through.
Dawnielle.
Yes.
This is Ted. Do you have is this session being recorded so we can watch it later on our own?
I don't know if it is, but I can tell you this. I did provide a resource guide for you all, which shows this presentation and everything that I wanted to show you in there. So
Fantastic.
And that is on a link. So you can definitely follow along in the resource guide. And it is this particular PowerPoint, so you can be familiar. But if you want to try it, I'll hang out a little bit. I don't know if anybody else is going to use this room, but I'll hang out in this room just in case you have any questions.
Hey, I had nobody. I looked in. No one's using this room again, so I think you can stay on a little later.
Okay, so if you want to stay, I'm here. I'm here to help.
Also, that link you were talking about, you said the resource guide. Can you put that link in the chat?
Right.
I don't have that link.
Oh.
But I was told that it was going to be available to you all. So if Matt may be popping in and out. So
wait,
Matt,
I do see the link in the chat. It's
so let me check real
I heard
quick.
my name.
Matt. So they're wondering where that resource guide is and how they can access it.
Resource guide. I think I got an email on that one.
Yes, you did. I sent it to you.
By the way, the session is being recorded.
It is.
Yes, I was just going to say it's showing red.
But do we have access to it after?
We should. Anything recorded, as long as it's been uploaded, it should be available.
And you do have the resource guide, so you can have that with you.
How do we access the recording?
They will probably make it available, and I don't know exactly how they'll do it, but they will probably make it available maybe on Cornerstone, as long as they download it afterward. So there's no guarantee. It can be done, and most recordings are downloaded through Zoom and then made available through the source, whoever is recording it.
Yeah, I think they're going to post it online. And the resource guide, I do have it. I can make sure that it gets
Can you put it in the chat so they can grab it?
I'm not sure I could put a file in the chat.
Oh, the link.
Let me see if I can get a link for it.
Okay. And then you can either get it now or you can get it later if we can do it that way. So by thumbs up, did everybody get something out of this? I know it was quick and I know it was a lot. Yay, you. Round of applause for you guys. So yes, so hopefully you will be able to play with this. And I also gave you
Only the last section wasn't quite putting a video, but maybe since you said it's recorded, maybe we can get it and then play with that later on.
if nobody's using this room, I can hang out with you and you can attempt it and I can help you.
So Dawnielle, I have a question. This is
Yes,
Kim
ma'am.
Grimm. We have been using videos and PowerPoints for years, but when we first transitioned to starting to do them on Zoom, there was a problem with the audio portion of videos.
Yes.
Do you have any hints on that?
Yes, and that's what we were experiencing. So you will go to the top, like when you have your of Zoom. So when you're in Zoom and you put your arrow to the top so you can get that bar that comes down, there's some dots that says more.
Okay.
So you will go to the more and it says optimize share for full screen video clip. And you would click that. And you will also click share computer sound.
Okay.
So, and just remember though, when you do that and then you want to show text, it makes it blurry. So that's what we were experiencing. Exactly.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
We all learned something today.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Yes. So just remember that when you're in my seat. Just
Exactly.
remember that. Exactly. So I don't know how long, like I said, if you want to try it, I'll hang out here and let you try to put the video in. Otherwise, it is in the resource guide. And I do hope that you all got something from this. I really appreciate hanging out with you. And I hope you all enjoyed this.
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, is Matt still working on our link?
I think
no pressure, Matt. No pressure, but
Very good. Yeah.
No pressure, Matt. Do you have the link? Matt, do you have the link?
We might have to send it out later.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can see you now, Veronica. Hey, Veronica. And I think, Ted, have you been in any of my trainings before? You look familiar.
I was in your first one this morning.
Oh, okay.
Your first opening.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question real fast.
I see you, Donna. I'm coming to you.
Okay. All right. Since we're most of us using the Blackboard Collaborative Ultra.
Okay.
When I make my own PowerPoints, film my own self with PowerPoint. The PowerPoints.
Just a reminder.
I try to put them into the Ultra by sharing the screen or sharing files. And I keep getting messages like, "Oh no, your file is way too big. You got to cut it down to like 60 megabytes." It's like I can't do it then. So what do I do?
A workaround to that is using Dropbox. Using Dropbox, that holds like really large files that you can share like that. So that, and if your organization has some sort of page for you that you can drop stuff in, and then you might have to give specific access to your, to your students to access that page, but that may be a way to do it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course you can zip it, but sometimes with video and that kind of stuff, it's just really too big. So
exactly.
Yeah, you want to. Dropbox is really good at that. I mean, that's how they really became such a resource, because the files were big. Even people trying to share a lot of pictures in a file, it's too big to kind of send. So Dropbox works for that.
Like a hyperlink into a Dropbox?
Yes, you can. You can actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So did I have any more? Because it's good to see you all. So even though I can't like be face to face, that's the energy that we're missing when we do workshops like this. So just be aware. So I just really appreciate at least seeing your faces and interaction. So I really appreciate that. So thank you all so much.
I just
have more questions. Like I said, I can hang out.
I did.
I know you're getting ready. I don't want you to miss another section.
Right.
Dawnielle, oh, sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Donna. Yes, Miss Donna. Gotcha.
Okay. My question was, I missed the part where the little box where you said click here, the 2 simple words.
Oh, the screen tip. You want me to show you real quick?
The screen tip.
Yes, I will show you.
I was trying to find out what was the name of that.
Okay, it's the screen tip. So what I'm going to do is click on the object that I want to put an action on, and I want to go to hyperlink.
Okay.
And my hyperlink is there. You see it's in the bottom, and you go right up here where it says screen tip. See at the top?
Okay.
And now you click screen tip, and then it'll another box, and that's where you put click here.
Oh,
Look at this.
Okay. Yeah, I need that.
Yes.
Yes.
So one thing about e-learning, you want to bring yourself as much as possible within the digital environment. So where you will be in the classroom saying, hey, click right here, or you'll be kind of hovering like we do as instructors, leaning and pointing. So you kind of want to do that as well. So these kind of tools help you lean in over the shoulder. Yeah. So
where you will be pointing to it.
Yes.
Now this is it.
Yes.
I mean,
so you got to think about being there without being there. So just like I said, people think, oh, online learning, you're by yourself. You're not. What you have to do as a subject matter expert, because that's who you all are, is to put yourself in there. So this is how you put yourself in there. So this is you going, click here, right over the shoulder, but in digital form. Yeah. So you, yes, you have to like visualize yourself in a different capacity. So visualize yourself in there with the student as they're working alone. And if you keep your mindset that way, it would help you help them, because you can go in there, you know what you're thinking, but if it's not on the screen, how are they going to know?
Dawnielle, I have a question. Yes, ma'am. Where does this the initial screen you have with the circle with the four colors in it, where does that come from? Is that something you provide us?
Yes, I made this for you, so you can.
Oh, so it is in the Cornerstone or someplace where we can access?
Well, that's where you just downloaded, where we've been working from. This is yours to keep. So if you want to use this as, you know, a lesson, you can go ahead and do it. What I wanted to do is just show you how to basically make it interactive. So let me just show you, let me do the slideshow, and from this slide. So basically, this is you as the instructor. This is all of your information that you want them to know. So think about flipped classroom, right? So you're flipping the classroom. You want them to access this content, engage with this content before they engage with discussion with you. So you want to put yourself in there, and I'll be right with you, Antonia. I see your hand. So basically, they're having this slide. They're going to open it up, and then they're going to click through. They're going to click through here, and you know what I didn't get a chance to show you is to click back, which you will do the same thing. So you will go to this, and it is in the instruction. So you will go to here, and you would put in click and go back. So that's how you would do that. And your we didn't get a chance to really talk to how you use your how to use their slide master, but you go in your slide master. So you go to view, and then you do the slide master, and this is what your slide master looks like. So I want to say to you, especially the ones who are here, and like apologize that we ran out of time, had a lot of difficulties. This is an image that is on your master slide. If you're dealing with people who have disabilities, their reader won't be able to read this, which is fine. You don't want their reader to read image, picture, this. You don't want them to get lost in what their reader is doing. So you want to put it on your master slide. So when you go to close your master slide, it's just there as an image. And quickly, this is how I would navigate back to the dashboard. I like to do everything from a dashboard. So let's just say we're here. I want to go insert a shape. I grab the square.
I am really sorry, but we're going to have.
Oh, I told them I can hang out until they're ready to go.
No, we have to use this room, and there are other people waiting. So.
Okay, so I'm going to get out now, and I thank you all for your time. You have my email, and you have your resource guide.
Okay, Dawnielle, I guess I have to email you.
Email me.
I have my question, please.
Yes, email me. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.